Hello. That's Swanee. Every time I go live before I mount my phone, I always hit the wrong thing. Hey, Carrie. How are you? I'm so glad you're here. I've got to find myself on my laptop. I haven't even found myself there. Whew. Hi, Susan. I am so glad you have joined us. Let me tell you what, I've worked right up until 7. Hi, Miranda. This first card I'm going to do, but the other 2 cards are ready. Yeah, but this first card I want to do, I'll just worked right up to the 7 o'clock. Finished putting it together. I think we're a little crooked here. I got to tighten this up. There we go. Now then, I think it's I used my grid paper on that side, so I just flipped it over. Okay, I'm going to tell you what I got. Oh man, I was so excited. I'll tell you what I was not excited first. When this medley came out, I said, I do not need it. I'm not going to order it. I don't need it. I won't use it. There's no sense. Oopsie. Let me quiet my mouth down here. There we go. Anyway, I really wasn't going to do it. And then my friend, LaQuita Jackson, I was at work. She got hers on a Friday. And I watched her unbox it. And very quickly make a card. And I said, I can't wait till I get off from work because I'm going home and ordering it. So here it is. Everything is Rosy stamp set. Yes, I've got the stamps I'm going to use out of it already. This is a photopolymer. It's awesome. Here is the Everything is Rosy Thinlits dies. Look there. You get 10 dies. Oh, man. There's 18 stamps. 18 different stamps. 10 different dies. Oh. You see, you get oodles and oodles and oodles of stuff in this medley. I tell you, I have never seen anything like this before. Look at, yes, I have used some of mine. Yeah, I made oh, Miranda, I'm so glad. Yes, so many amazing things come with it. Look at all of these designer series paper. This size. Oh, here is the rose gold foil. And every one of these have rose gold on this side. And then we have the other side. There's 8 of each one. There's 8 rose gold foils and 8 of each designer series paper. Look at that. Is that not awesome? Now, these don't have rose gold foil on this side, just the one side. But you can choose the side. But, I mean, you know. Whew. Man. Awesome. But see, now, like I said, I've used one. I made my daughter's graduation card, and I'm not going to show you again, just in case she pops on here. She doesn't, and she hasn't that I know of, but I have that little fear. She graduates Saturday, so next Monday, I guess I need to take pictures of them. I made her 2 different ones, but anyway, I guess I need to take pictures of them so I can show y'all. And next week. But look at all this stuff. See, I popped every bit of my stuff out. I just couldn't help myself. I just popped it all out. Look at all this good stuff. Look at these. These right here, you take them off. You peel this little top off of it, and it makes them shiny. It's like glass. Because, see, I kind of broke this, and that's what it sounded like when it broke. Hi, Jessie. I'm so glad you're here. But anyway, I love it. And look at this. Oh, this rose gold. Is that not gorgeous? I used this one on my daughter's card. And look at these. Look at, oh, man. These are what I cut out of the rose gold foil and used on her card. And we have, oh, so many. And look at all these flowers. Are they not just gorgeous? Oh, I love it, love it, love it. And this is all for $80. That's it. $80. That's all. Just $80. and you get so much stuff, and you can use it so many different ways. But now let me tell you, look at the ribbon. Melon Mumbo, Night of Navy with rose gold. I've not even taken the plastic off of this. Because, well, see, I just used this one. I'm using this one on the card we're doing. I didn't put it. Well, I cannot get my scissors under there. Well, flitter-dee-dee. There it goes. If I don't quit, I'm not going to get all the cards done. It's what happens. I get to run in my mouth. Anyway, you get the gist. I hope you can see it. See that rose gold foil on the edge of this? Or the edging on this? Man, I'm getting this off because I want to feel it. You ever wanted to feel your ribbon? Oh, this ribbon feels so good. Look at that, though. That feels so smooth and silky. Look at that. Is that not just gorgeous? Gorgeous. And I'll tell you, if anyone is watching that does not have a demonstrator, I would love to be your demonstrator. And if you order this medley through me on my shopping page, www.sharonswafford.stampinup.net, I will personally send you a video and instructions to make 6 different cards with this medley. But you have to order it through my website. And use my host code. And I don't have my host code on here, but it will be on my YouTube channel and on my blog. My blog is memescreations.blogspot.com. It's MEEMEES. And my YouTube channel is Sharon Swafford. So, any hoodle doodles, we are going to go ahead and get started. We are starting with a, I've got things that's falling out. I'll put that over there. Whisper White Thick, 8.5 by 5.5. It's scored at 4 1/4. We're going to go ahead and fold it over, give it this wonderful crease, and I think I'm crooked. I don't think that's new. But anyway, I know, Jessie, I wasn't going to get it. I am glad I changed my mind. I am loving it. I am loving it. And I'm off tomorrow and Wednesday, and you know what I'm going to do? Well, tomorrow I'm going to clean house. But then I am going to spend so much time in here in my crafty room. Yes, I am. Okay, I did some stamping and some die cutting already, so it would not take me so long. But I'm going to, we have a 4 by 2 3/4. That goes on the inside. We have some Melon Mambo. This is 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. This is going to be our layer, our envelope here. We're going to stamp on our envelope. I don't need, this is pear pizzazz. You know how I love pear pizzazz for foliage. So here is our pear pizzazz. Here's our leaves. We won't need all of them. I realized whenever I put my, well, I will use all of these. I won't need the other one. I was going to cut one more and I don't need it. Let's see. I stamped and cut out 6 of these little centers to the flowers. And I only need 3 of those also. And I'm going to pick my best looking 3 here. The other ones I'm going to pitch over here out of the way. And so this I'm going to pitch over there out of the way. I don't need this, but this is the where I cut out my foliage, used for my foliage. This is the die that I used for the centers of my flowers. And we're going to be using our, here it is. I put it right over there. Stitch Nested Labels dies. This goes with the Free as a Bird suite. And I'm using this size right here. And Well, I have already got melon membo on my fingers. Let me get me a baby wipe because I sure do not want to get that on my card base. Look at there. I just love it whenever I ink myself up right off the bat. Just love it. Just wipe it on my shorts. It doesn't matter. Okay, I'm not using these on this card. I did use those on my daughter's graduation card though. Awesome. So we're going to go ahead and start with this right here. And I do need that. I am such a dodo brain. I do need this because I'm going to stamp on this. I am going to stamp our flower on this. We're going to use this flower. We're going to use the center because we're going to be stamping the center too. We are using this sentiment. It is, may your birthday be filled with pretty things. Can't have too many birthday cards. You're so amazing. Thank you, Susan. Thank you. And we don't need the leaf because I'm not going to stamp any more leaves since I've already stamped them and cut them out. So we're going to go ahead and stamp this. We are using, of course, Pear Pizzazz. That's what I did my foliage in. Daffodil Delight. That's what we did my centers of my flowers in. But we're still going to stamp a couple of them in this. Stamp straight to the card and the envelope. And then we have melon membo. I mean, you know, got to use melon membo for our flowers. Why not? I mean, that's the color of our cardstock. This is the color of our suite. Melon membo and I am so funny. I just went totally blank. And Night of Navy. That's it. Melon membo and Night of Navy. Swanee. I just totally went blank. I'll tell you what. I got home from work last night because I worked all day yesterday. And since it was my Sunday, which is fine. I mean, you know, it's part of the job. Listen to this. My phone just a ding-dinging because I didn't turn it down. I thought, you know, I'm going to go get on into bed and pray that I go ahead and go to sleep. That didn't happen. I mean, to go ahead and go and get in the bed. I get ready to go to bed and the dogs, the Bassets, decided that they needed to go outside. And I did not stamp that right. Let me get me another piece. This is Pear Pizzazz, so I mean, it's okay. I can get me another piece. It doesn't matter. I just got to remember what size I cut it. I think I did it at 2.5. I did 2.5 by 4. Anyway, they decided that they needed to go outside and play. Yes, and they wanted to go to bed because I had to get up at 3:30 this morning. And go outside and play was on their agenda. It was not on mine. So outside they went and played. And played. And played some more until I finally got them convinced to come in the house. So they get a night treat. I mean, you know. They're my babies. But this was started years ago with previous babies we've had, you know. Because Angel has to have something at night. Because she's always, I mean, she's 14 and well, she's nearly 15. She'll be 15 then about the middle end of next month. First part of July. Anyway, she's almost 15, so, you know, she deserves a treat. Bless her heart. Oh, I know what I need to do while I'm got the stamp out and the ink's open. Let me go ahead and stamp my sentiment piece on the inside. And we're going to stamp our envelope with this too. Look here. Ah, does it not look just awesome? I am loving this stamp. Loving it, loving it, loving it. But anyway, so I get them babies in the bed. Angel sleeps with me. Then she decides she's got to be up and down and up and down and up and down. And she can't jump up and down off the bed because she's a little bitty girl. And my bed's real high off the floor. And it would hurt her. So, here I was, up and down, up and down, up and down with her. Anyway, I finally got to sleep. Got up at 3:30. Thought that alarm clock was lying. Had to be. Was no way it could be 3:35 when it went off. But it said it was. But I had a great day at work, and I cut that too small. Look there. But you know what? I'm going to use it anyway. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. Yeah. See? It works. It doesn't matter. You can always make something work. Always. Now then, we're going to get one of these leaves, and we're going to put that on there. Look at there. We're going to glue this one on here. We're going to glue this foliage right here. Ta-da, like that. Now then, we're going to get this. We're going to go ahead and use this piece right here. We're going to stamp our sentiment on this, and we're going to stamp it in the Melon Mambo. Yes, we are. And I'm going to tell you what, I learned this trick. If you have photopolymer stamps, don't line it up, angle it. That way, you have to really, of course, now this doesn't matter if it's lined up or not because I'm going to use this die to cut it out. But if you're lining it up, on, you know, like if I was lining it up here, you're going to, instead of using the edge of your block, you're going to be using your eyesight. And look there. See how neat that is? I tend to want to line it up. Of course, now I have to whenever we use the cling stamps or the red rubber, you know, because we can't see our stamped image through it. Excuse me just a minute. Excuse me. But with the, man, I made a mess on that block. I just clean these things too. But I've noticed that I tend to do better lining it up when I do this. So I like that idea. I've learned that from, let me see, Rachel Tessman. On her, I watched some of her YouTube channel. Okay, I don't know if you can see this or not. Let me get this away so maybe you can see it. I'm just lining this up. This die is just like it's perfect, made for this sentiment here. Like it just said, use me. I'm perfect size. Just look at there. See how perfect that is? Perfect size. Perfect. Love it. I love it. Set her back over there. Let's scooch everything back my way. And you know what I'm going to do with this? I'm going to pop this up. I mean, why not? I can't help myself. That is, if I can figure out, oh, what did I do? I couldn't find my dimensionals. Look here now. Look at all this. I'm not letting this go to waste. This is perfect for this. Because look at there. It just lines it up right here just as pretty as you please. Get down here. Flip it up. Snip it off. That can go like right there. Get down here. Let's do that again. I'm going to see. I'm going to put it about right here. I'm going to lay it right there. See, I love using the edges because this doesn't go to waste. And they're perfect. And I love them for these, that where I can use just a long strip, you know, instead of a lot of little pieces. Let's cut that a little long. Let me snip that back right there. Stick that back down here because that can be used. Most definitely. Alrighty. I know I'm doing this so different than I normally do because normally I would have already put this on my card base. But this is this is what I did when I made my sample. And so that's just what I'm doing. Just doing it like I made my sample. And I didn't have a whole lot of time this afternoon. I have a super good friend that she needed me to pick up her grandson from basketball practice. So I had to be over there to get him at 4:45 and then take him to her house. So, And because she was not off from work, so I did that. So, but you know, that's what you do for your friends. Things like that. Okay, now see, I'm taking these other two pieces of foliage and I'm putting them here. And I'll tell you what, when I looked at this card, I thought, oh no, I don't like it. I didn't. I mean, really, I didn't. I thought, this just does not look right. It does not look good. It just is not my kind of card. I don't know why I even thought of it. But then, I'll show you what I did. And I thought, oh, I like it now. And I'll show you that in a minute. We're going to put some of these mini dimensionals on the back of these flower centers. And they're going to go into the center of our flowers here. That one I kind of got it off the center, didn't I? Didn't get right in the center, but that's okay. It's popped up. That's all that matters. Because these, I know these are not matching up with the way this is cut, but you know, flowers are not perfect, but anywho, it's okay. Ta-da! Look at there. Now, I thought, I have got to do something just to finish this card off and make it look really what I wanted it to look like. That's what I thought. A melon mumbo ribbon. Right here. Yes! Get some snail. I always put plenty on here. I just want to make sure this ribbon stays. Although, yes, I'm going to glue it, but you know. Let me see if I get this right where I want it. Right here, just right across here. Come around to the back. Take my ribbon snips. Look there, when I'm using my ribbon snips, let's use some paper snips. Oh! And now we're going to put this on our card base. You see, when I put my glue on here, put glue on that ribbon too. Yep, yep. And now we're going to put it on our card base. And once I got it to the card base, I thought, oh, I like that. I kind of like that. Not too bad. I kind of like it. But I've got some other ideas in my head, I think. They're just kind of inkling of ideas. I didn't have time to play with some of these other ideas. I just went with this one, and I thought, oh man, I shouldn't have, but I really like it after I added the ribbon. It's the ribbon. It's the ribbon. Anyhow, now then, we're going to, I think I got glue on that finger. Put this down. Just like that right there. Now, we're going to take our little stamp, a Daffodil Delight, and that's what I did the first time too. I done it again. I knew I was going to do that. I just knew it. I knew it was going to happen. This is kind of how it's lined up. Not exactly, but kind of. Close enough. Close enough. So, anywho's. Now then. Yep. And we're going to do here. And there we are. There's our first card with our... Everything is rosy. Yay! Now, you have to the end of this month. Hi, Shannon. I do, Shannon. I'm so glad I got it. Oh, I mean, I really, really, really was not, because I kept telling myself I didn't need it. It wasn't anything I had to have. I didn't need it. I'll tell you what. I messaged LaQuita Jackson and told her it was her fault. It was all her fault. And she took the blame. Yep. She gladly took the blame. You believe it? But anyway, Oh no, I closed that one. Look here, I got Daffodil Delight over there. I didn't let it dry long enough. But anyhows, here we are. Here's our first card and our envelopes. All right, I am loving this. I am so loving this. Oh, I can't wait to play with this some more. All right, let's set this aside, and what we are going to do next, we're going to use our Stamparatus. We're going to use our Free as a Bird, and I know a lot of people, Miranda just said that she's concentrating on the stuff that is retiring, but you know, I just can't seem to do that. I just got to play with some of my new stuff. So that's what I am going to do. We are going to use our Free as a Bird here, and I'm going to put it right under here like this, and I am going to ink up using Memento Tuxedo Black, because we're going to use our Stampin' Blends, and we are going to color this piece here. And this is my sentiment for the front, so I went ahead and I lined it all up on my Stamparatus. And this is our retiring watercolor paper. So if you want any of it, you need to go ahead and get it ordered. It is awesome to color on. So I am going to rub it super good and get this down. Oh, that did really well. I'm pleased with that. I would have liked to have had it over just a smidge more. This is a little crooked-dated, but you know, I'm okay with that. So, I'll tell you what, I ran some cold water in my kitchen sink and put my Simply Chamois in it earlier because it was almost too dry out. I had a little spot up here that was still moist, and I left it in there probably about 15 minutes. I bet you it's longer than that. Okay, I'm switching plates because my inside sentiment, which is thanks for being you. This is your friendship means the world to me, and boy, I don't like it. It's crooked. And then we have this flower that we are going to stamp on the inside piece. This is Whisper White Thick, and it's 4 by 2 3/4. And going to ink this up, and then we're going to stamp it on here, just like this, so it gets it right where I want it. And then I'm going to show you, I'm going to remove that. See, I want this stuff to dry, the ink to dry before I start coloring. Alrighty. Now, I want to bring this flower over here, and I want to dry it. I'm going to put that one right there. Then I'm going to take my envelope, and I am going to scooch those up there. I'm going to line up my envelope right here on my grid paper, right here. I'm going to stick that there, and I'm going to put this flower over here in this corner. Yep, I got it on there right. I just want to make sure I had it on there right. Okay, now, didn't get it real clean because you can see right there, but that's okay because I'm fixing to do this, and it's going to cover all that up. Ta-da! Now, it's on my envelope too. Yay! So let's get all of that off. Okay, now we are through with the Stamparatus, so I am going to set her over here out of my way, and we're going to go ahead and start putting our card together while this dries, and then I'll color. All right, we have Whisper White Thick, 8.5, 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. We're going to give it a nice fold right here on that score line. We are going to take our bone folder and give it its best of a crisp. Hi, Sharon. I'm glad you joined us. Welcome. Yay, glad you're here. Tell you, sometimes I get a really good crisp fold, and sometimes I don't. I got a pretty good one this time. So we're going to do this away. I have 2 pieces of the, well, Flitter Day Day. I'll tell you what, my mind is just going today. This is the Bird Ballad DSP. This comes with this suite. It is so sweet. I love it. I love it. Let me show you. This is awesome. This is just awesome. Look there. Is this not beautiful with these birds on it? This is the piece I'm using. This is the back side. Aren't those gorgeous? This would be so pretty using the new Selling Home. But look here at these feathers. You have keys, bird cages, bird feet, flowers, birds. Look at these stripes. Aren't those not gorgeous? And look at the back of that one. Just beautiful, beautiful DSP. I love it. We have 2 pieces of, now this was cut at 5.5 by 4. And we have 2 pieces of Pool Party that were cut at 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. I'm going to go ahead and mount my Designer Series paper onto my Pool Party real quick. And then we're going to put it on our card. So that's, because I'm trying to hurry because I want to get the 3rd card made too. But if I don't, we can start with that next week. You know, there's always another week. At least until the good Lord comes. It's my plan to have another week. But, you know, it's all in God's plans. So, whatever. Because if he comes between now and next week, it's not going to matter. Yeah. Hi, Kayla. Glad you joined us. Hey, Mona. I'm glad you're here. So glad you're here. Yay. I'm on the 2nd card. And I'm seeing. Now don't hurry. We're not going to have enough time for that 3rd card at all. So I'm going to try and get this done. Do some coloring. And, okay, now go ahead and get this on our card base. Look at this. Look at that. I just love our liquid glue. I like the snail pretty well, but not as well as I do our liquid glue. Our liquid glue is just totally awesome. Yes, it is. And I love it, love it, love it. Totally love it. Okay. Look at there. Oh, is this DSP not just gorgeous? Just gorgeous. Look at this Pool Party. This Pool Party frame around this just pulls that Pool Party out of those, off of those tree branches and just make them pop out there. I love that. Oh man, I'll tell you what, I've already thought of a lot of things we can do with these Designer Series papers because they are just totally gorgeous. Alrighty, let's go ahead and let's get this colored up really quick. We're going to start, and let me see if I can remember which colors I used where. I'm not A1 positive that I'm going to get this totally right. We are going to start with, I'm going to start with our branch. I did that in the light crumb cake. I did not do any blending or anything with this on this limb here. It's just a limb and just a tree branch, and I'm just coloring it up. Now then, I think I could have stamped that a little bit better, but I'm not going to fret it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to fret it at all. Okay, now I am using our, let me see, what am I using? Our light Flirty Flamingo for our flowers here. Oh man, these flowers are so pretty. And I'm just dotting it kind of too, you know. You don't have to even just, because these flowers are small enough that you can nearly just totally cover it up with a little dotting here. And look at there. Is that not gorgeous? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do these because these are in this color. I'm going to try and not to get on the center parts of this flower because I'm going to color it. And okay, a little darker on these edges of some of these petals here. And you know, if you don't get every bit of it, that's okay. That's what coloring is all about. It does not have to be perfect because, I mean, by no means am I. And my coloring definitely is not perfect. But, oopsie, you know what I forgot to do? Man, I totally forgot. Let me get my piece of paper put in here. I don't want it to go through onto the back part of my envelope. Do I have that in there? Yeah, I forgot it in there. Because I definitely don't want this on the back part of my envelope. It's okay on the inside, on the other side of this, but I don't want it on the back part of my envelope. I know I'm making a shadow on here. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to hurry so we can do this third card because I really love how it turned out. It turned out so cute. Okay, now that's all of that color. Now then, we are going through the envelope. We're going to do our leaves, which are in this light Call Me Clover. So we're going to start coloring our leaves. And I'm using the bullet end of for all of this. I just like the bullet end. It's my, and I just messed that leaf up. I just prefer that end. And tell you what, I need to slow down. I'm getting messy. I'm getting messy because I'm in too big of a hurry. And I messed up there big time. And I'm afraid if I use my what's it called? Color lifter. I tend to make a mess worse when I use the color lifter than I do if I just leave it alone. You know, so I'm just gonna leave it alone. Just gonna leave it be. Just let it stay that way. Okay. Alrighty. Look at this. Aren't these birds adorable? I think they're so cute. So precious. I love birds. Tell you what, every morning, I do not know where these birds are at outside of my bedroom window, but it's on the side of the house where the air conditioner is in the bedroom. And it's where the house is next door. Nobody lives in it, but there's a house next door to us. It's abandoned. And they get out there and they sing every morning. And I tell you what, it just is so nice to listen to them. It's just so pretty when they sing. I'm using the light pool party to, I think, let me go ahead and use our Daffodil Delight first. I'm going to color their beaks in this Daffodil Delight. I'm going to use that first because I don't want to end up with light pool party beaks. Okay, now we're going to color our birds, and we're almost through. Yeah, how about that? How about that? And see, they're not dark. They're not that's okay. I didn't want them very dark. Get there. And the body's all colored up. Don't know if this is one of the colors I need to replace. Looks like it may be. I replaced a couple of markers, our Stampin' Blends already, because I just ran them almost dry. I mean, you know, because I used them so much. I used them in a challenge year before last, and for some of our very first ones that came out, and just run those things dry. Okay, now what I'm going to do is take just a little bit of the Daffodil Delight. Now, what I'm going to do with that, I'm going to take our color lifter, and I'm going to come back in, and I'm going to smooth that out, but lift some of that color out of there on their little tummies. Lift as much of that as I wanted, I think so. But anyway, I just didn't want it that dark. So I did that, and then I'm going to come back with our pool party and go back over it. And now that Daffodil Delight, it doesn't stand out so much. It's just like it's just smoothed in with it. They have a little color into their tummies. All right. Now we're finished with our coloring. We can put this card together, and we'll be through with this one. Woohoo! All right. We're going to put this on the inside first. We're going to use our liquid glue. Come on. I left it open over here, you know. Shouldn't have done that. Anyway, we're going to set that right there. Just like that. Now, what I'm going to do with this is get my... I'm going to pop this up. I want it popped up. Yes, I do. I'm going to take that off of there like that. Let me get my snips here. I'm going to snip that off there and put that right there. This is going to go across here. So I love it for these straight lines. Okay, that's kind of crooked, but that's all right. Doesn't matter. See, I told you we could use that. Of course we can. Let me see. All right, now we can finish up with regular dimensionals here. And I use a lot of dimensionals. I mean, dimensionals, I could just say they're my best friend. I love dimensionals. I order a thing of dimensionals almost every time I place an order. Not every time, just almost. Look at there, I've got to have something in that corner drive me nuts. Almost every time. Okay, I'll be okay with that. All right, now then we're going to peel all of this stuff off. Throw it up there out of the way. Tell you, when I get through on Monday evenings, I always have a pile of stuff right up here at the edge of my countertop. That's okay. I'm just glad I got the edge that this stuff won't go off into the floor, you know, behind my counter. So... La, la, la. Tell you what, we play oldies at work, and those things stick to my brain. When I come home, la la la, and everything else. Because today it was, hey, 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 goodbye. I don't know how many times I played that today. It's a satellite radio station. And they repeat and repeat and repeat. Alrighty, here we go. Look at this. Is this not awesome? Look at there. Woohoo! I love it, love it, love it. Look at that. Okay, let's see what kind of time we got. Oh, we have 14 minutes. I think in 14 minutes I can get this next card done. Ooh. Maybe I can. We're going to give it a try. Okay, we're going to use Stampin' Blends again on this card. We are going to be using, let me look. Calypso Coral, the Light Crumb Cake. We're using the dark Daffodil Delight on this one. Let me get the dark one out. And we're using, so this is the light Calypso Coral and the light Pool Party. We're using the Pool Party on this one too. Now Pool Party, ooh-wee. My cap, I didn't put my cap on there. All right, we are using, it starts with art. We're going to use this stamp here and this stamp here, and we are using you make everything sparkle sentiment from this, and then we're using this stamp right here. Yep, those are the 3 stamps we're going to use. 4 stamps we're going to use. I did not get the sentiment stamp out. Oh no, we are using, I did not get these out either. We are going to be using this die right here. It looks like it could be a spool nearly. If it was rounded, it would be. We are using, let's see. We are using 2 sizes of circle layering dies. This is 3rd from the largest, doing a scalloped and a regular circle. We are using, let's see what else we are using. We are using our epoxy. They come in clear and frosted. We're using clear on that. We are using this right here. This is Coastal Cabana. This is 5.5, 8.5, 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. I'll get this straight in just a minute. Let me pull this down. Look here, I have got everything scooted way up that way for some reason or another. Okay, we're going to go ahead and give it a fold. I'm going to try and hurry through this so that we can get this one done too. And we are using Wink of Stella. Thank you, ladies. I'm so glad y'all like my cards. Thank you. Thank you very much. I was very pleased with that card. And I'm tickled to death with this one. This one I think turned out so cute. So cute. Now let me find a big block for that. There we go. Let me get it straight on here. All right, now here's our envelope. We have, let's see, we have 2 pieces of Whisper White. This Whisper White. Let me see what I've cut this at. I've got 2 different things wrote down here, and I don't know why. This is our 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. This is Whisper White. This is not thick. It's just Whisper White. That's going to be our bottom layer. Then I have a piece of this, 2 pieces of this Arts and Crafts, not Arts and Crafts. This Follow Your Art DSP. Oh, have you seen this one? Oh man, it is so cute. It is so cute. I almost just thought I've got to use something like this for my granddaughter's graduation card, one of them, but because she loves to draw. She is an awesome artist. But y'all just wait until next Monday. I'm going to have to make pictures this evening so I can look at this. This is not all of it, but is this not gorgeous? Just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous DSP. I'll tell you, Stampin' Up just always has the most gorgeous DSP. That's going to be layered right there. Then I have this piece. This is just some scrap. This is Whisper White Thick. I have a piece of 4 by 2 3/4. This is also, let me see, this is Whisper White thick. And I have a scrap piece. This is what I'm going to stamp the sentiment on. And this on. And then this was where I'm going to cut this scallop circle from. I am going to go ahead and do the stamping so it can be dry, because we're going to be using our Stampin' Blends, and I want this good and dry. And we have our Memento ink here. We're going to go ahead, let me see. This is the color, this is what I'm going to ink. I'm going to do this first. And this is where I'm going to stamp this and color it. And leave that over there. Let me see. Now then, this is our inside. We're going to stamp our little clip right down here. We're going to stamp our little clip. That's not our envelope. This is our envelope. We're going to stamp it on our envelope right there. Okay. Then we're going to use this scrap piece, and we are going to use, let me think, Calypso Coral. That's what we're using. We are using Calypso Coral. And we're going to stamp that right there. Look at there. See what I just did? I messed up like 4 of those when I was making my sample. I mean, I'm not joking. 4 of those. Oh, man. Can't even stamp straight. Can't stamp without making a mistake. You know how that goes. Okay, now the trick is getting the sentiment on the inside here without seeing it, because this is a cling stamp. It's not see-through. So this is a guessing job. I'm going to guess that I'm getting it right. And hope that I really do. And look at there, I just touched it. And that's crooked. I messed up that side. Let me get another piece. I'll just get another piece. We'll start over with that. We'll just get a piece of scrap something here. Yep, of course I messed it up. Why not? All right. Let's give this another try. And we're going to get it right this time. I'll set that over there, because if not, I'm going to end up bent over and get everything else into the ink pad that doesn't belong. All right, I am going, hoping my noggin is not in your light bed. Ta-da! So it can be done. You just have to guess better. I guess you could say. You got to guess better than Sharon. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is, throw that away. We're going to put our layers together while we're waiting on this other to dry, and then we're going to color it real quick so that we can get through this card, and y'all can go on about your evening. Yeah. That's what we're going to do. So we're going to put this. Is this not awesome? Just look at this paper. Look at that one. It's pretty cute. This looks like the washi tape that goes with this. Sweet. And too late. It's an awesome suite. And you don't have to buy it by the suite. You can buy the bundle and get 10% off of the stamp set and the dies. But even if you bought the suite, you're still getting 10% off of the stamp set and dies. Anyway, in the suite. That's what I am waiting on. I want to get the Magnolia Magnolia. I can't remember the rest of it. Magnolia Lane, maybe. Anyway, I want that, but I want to get it in the suite, and so I have not ordered it yet. And I could kick myself for not ordering it when we got to pre-order in April. You know how you think back and you think, why didn't I do that? But I didn't. So it's my own fault. It's my own fault. Okay, let's color really quickly. We are going to use, first of all, our light Calypso Coral. And we're going to color this ribbon in light Calypso Coral. And this really does not take that long to color this ribbon. Just do better than I do and don't go out of the line. Yeah. Sharon just went out of the line. Yeah, I did. I went out of the line pretty good. Yep, I did. Alright. This is awesome. This is so cute. I just love this ribbon here. I just love it. Tell you what, my granddaughter, well, both of my granddaughters, well, two of my granddaughters, I have more than two. But I have two that comes more than the rest of them, and they love to get in my crafty room. And my granddaughter that is graduating has not been over here and crafted in a while. The last time she came over here is when she traded cars, and I had made bubbles to go on her last windshield, and she wanted a rose this time in honor of my mom, her grandmother. So we did rose. I used a die cutting machine, yeah, and did that for her out of vinyl. Okay, let me see. Using our light pool party for this one, and anyway, that's the last time she's been over here and has done anything in here in my craft room. She used to come over all of the time, but you know, she has a boyfriend. You know, any of y'all that's got teenage daughters, or even married ones now, older daughters, you went through those teenage years. When they get the boyfriends, the grandparents just kind of fade into the background, you know. But that's okay. I love her anyway. You know, she's my baby. She was our first granddaughter. Of course, now we have a step-granddaughter that's older than her. And she had our great-grandchild. We have a great-granddaughter. But she's a single mother, and she works and takes care of her daughter. So don't get to see her except when she comes into the grocery store. And my great-granddaughter calls me Mimi with the glasses. Because I wear glasses. So she says, let's go see Mimi with the glasses. And she gets upset if I'm not there, or if her pop's not there. My son works there too, so it's his stepdaughter and granddaughter. So she gets upset if me or her pop's not there. Anyways, okay, now I am using, what am I using here? This is where I use the dark poop. No, I used the light. I don't know where I used the dark poop party. I don't know if this is it or not. Let me look. Yep, that's what I used the dark pool party for. I don't know what that is. Now, I used the dark pool party, I think. Yep, this is what I used the dark pool party for. Let's put this part down here. I don't think I did, now that I got it on here. I don't have a clue what I'd use the dark pool party for, but that's what I'm going to use it for now, since it's there. I have to protect our envelope. Yep, I got it in there. I'll protect our envelope here, and some of this here. And we can always lighten this up with the light pool party. And give it a little lightening there. There we go. Oh my stars, just look at this. Is this not cool? I have got to buy another one of these. I know. I have about used all of this up. How in the world have I done that? Man, I did not use that dark pool party on this before, but I think I'm glad I did, because that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. I love it. We'll set that right there. Now, what we're going to do is go ahead and get the big shot over here. We've got 2 things to cut out. Our sentiment and our ribbon spools. On this go through, and then we will cut out our circle around our, to go under. That's what I needed. I need another piece. Okay. This did not want to cooperate right up there and do what I wanted it to do. So there we are. Now, what did I do with the die for this? I was so sure I had gotten it out, but no. Here it is. I didn't. Surprise, surprise, surprise. That's not the right one. Yes, it is. Let's see. Yep, it goes like this. Shoo. It's not made right. Looks, it's made kind of funky. So let's run that through like this right quick. Look at there. Is that not awesome? And look at that. And pop this right here out of the middle of this. Makes it look like it's got a heart. Let's pop that right there out. Throw that stuff up there. Now then, we are going to, let's see, this, let me see, this one is here for our pool party. No, it's not pool party. This is Calypso Coral. I don't know why I want to keep calling this pool party. It's Calypso Coral. Calypso Coral, Sharon. I have to say that 15 times, I think, because I'm forgetting what I've got. It's Calypso Coral. I'm going to put that way back there, because I'm just going to take a piece of this Whisper White, throw it on here, and not even cut it down, because it'll be okay. Ta-da! Just like that. All right. Scooch this over here. Let's move our big shot. We are, oh, almost out of, we're out of time. We're out of time. Push that over there. Let's do that right there. Okay. Now, we're going to put these right here together with our liquid glue. Ta-da-da. It's like this. And see if I can get this lined up pretty good all the way around for it not to be more on one side. That looks pretty good right there. And you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to man. I always do something silly. Okay. It's not, this is not going to come off now. But this is what I'm going to do. Let me see. What did I do with the clips? Okay. I really do not want that on that Coastal Cabana. So I'm just going to do it lightly around this and try not to get it on there. See, you can improvise. Just do things slower. Whenever you mess up, like Sharon. Look at there. But hey, you know, once I get it done and get it all together, if you don't know, nobody's going to know that I messed it up. Right? Right. All right. Now, just y'all and me is going to know I just did that. And then I'm going to do the edges. This is to make it kind of stand out a little better. And yeah, stuck my thumb in it. Why not? Why not? Yeah. You need to make a good mess when you make a mess. Now, get our layers on, and we'll be done. Okay, look there. Look there. Is that not nice? Love it. And I know I did not put sentiments on the inside of these cards, but that's okay. You don't have to. You've got something that ties your card in with the front in your envelope. And then I just wanted some extra space to write a sentiment or whatever I wanted to write to whoever I give it to. You don't have to have a sentiment on your cards at all. You don't have to have one on the front if you don't want to. You know, you can, because, you know, I've made plenty of cards that didn't have a sentiment on the front. I put one on the inside. But you can make them without a sentiment on the front or the inside if you so choose. I mean, it's your card. You do what you want to with it, because that's the beauty of this. You make it like you want it. I mean, dimensionals. It's like you. So, you know, let's start in the middle. And let's make all these dimensionals around this baby. Yes. There's not going to be no sagging on this piece right here at all. Now then, take these backs out. Ouchie. I hate it when I do that, because, boy, that makes underneath my thumbnail so sore. I try to pick it up in the middle instead of at the corner, but sometimes I miss and I hit one of them little sharp corners like I did just then, and boy, that hurts. Now then, we're going to set this like, let me see, I think I'm going to set it like right here. Now we're going to take this piece and we're going to put dimensional here, one here, and one here, and let me see, one right here. I have to know right where I'm wanting them, because I'm going to put a little bit of blue right here, because this is going to sit right here, like this. Probably could have went over just a tad, but that's okay. I didn't. This is going to go on here. Gonna put a little blue on here, and we're gonna come just like this with it. It's gonna go like that. Now we are going to find our, what did we do there? Oh, right here they are. These are our gems. These are our clear epoxy gems. So it doesn't want to come out. See, here's the frosted ones, and here's the clear ones. We're using clear. And let me find my, there it is, my piercing tool. We're going to use this smaller size here. I'm going to start with one right here. Oops. This one. I think we'll put one right there. One right there. Then we're going to put one right up here on the inside. Now, the last thing, but definitely not the least, is our Wink of Stella. And we're going to color our ribbon with our Wink of Stella. Oh yeah, because this ribbon is going to be sparkly, sparkly. Who doesn't love sparkle? Well, a guy probably doesn't, but yeah, you know. That's okay. We don't expect guys to sparkle. Just their smiles. You know, their smiles need to sparkle. But they don't have to have a card that sparkles. Although I'd love to put sparkly on everything. You know, from bling to Stella. And then we're going to sparkle these up. And looky here, I didn't let that dry long enough. It wants to smear that a little bit. That's one thing. Sometimes with the Wink Stella, if I'm not careful, don't let it dry long enough and it wants to smear it. But, you know, it's okay. I have did the edges of it, and that is a little crooked, but that's okay. There we are. Looky here. Here's the first one I made. Here's my sample. Here's the inside. And our envelope. Yay! All right, let's move this out of the way. And let's see if I can get enough of this that we can get everything in the on here so you can see everything. All right, we're going to stick that there. That's our last card. This is our second card. Well, come on. Okay, here's our second card. We'll do it. Here's our second card. We'll do it like this. And then our first card with our everything is rosy. Is this not awesome? Now, like I said, if you do not have a demonstrator, I'd love to be your demonstrator. You can order this, and I will do 6 cards for you that you can make, do the video and instructions, and also I will send you the consumables. That's all the paper products, the envelope, and everything that does not come in the kit itself, except for the inks. Not doing the inks, sorry. But anyway, here is our cards tonight, guys. I hope y'all liked them. Thank y'all so much for coming. I really appreciate it. I really, really do. And I hope y'all have a wonderfully blessed week. Get in your crafty room. I love to see what y'all create. Tell you what, ladies, y'all that already have this, I am loving everything I see. Tell you, I've gotten on YouTube. I've looked things up. I've looked to see what other people are doing with it. And people are just doing some amazing things with this everything is rosy set. It is just amazing. And they're doing, a lot of them are doing it just with the supplies that came in the kit. And they're inks, you know, but a lot are adding other things also. But anyway, thank y'all for coming and watching me tonight. I really appreciate it. I love you guys. And I pray that y'all have an awesome week. And good Lord willing, I plan on being back here next Monday, 7 Central, right here on the Praying Stamper. And get in your crafty room and create. And I will see y'all later. Bye.